coming. You're waiting. I'm coming. Whoa, 6 people. Hello. Whoa. Let's see. Got a few people on. Panther, Vaughn, Bipolar, Cassie, Dale, Brian. Morning, everybody. As usual, feeding. A million things going on as usual. Not usual. We just got lots of fish. Some cool stuff, some new stuff, different stuff haven't had. So that's exciting. Bear with me a moment. I'm trying to do lots of stuff. Hello? Yeah, a few people on. Wow. I gotta get everything fed. These guys are gone. Got a few more mouths to feed. Alrighty then. Oh, arm hurts. Leave, kick in. Bad. Some rants. I got rants. Always have rants. I don't always say my rants, but I have rants. That's how my come out. So, my favorite energy drinks were the Bangs. And I originally was getting them from Sam's. And it was always the same kind. Then some other stores were carrying it. It was always like cheaper Sam's because you're buying like 24 in a case. So I don't have it. And most places don't have a couple convenience stores, which are, you know, retail price $4, $3, whatever, I guess. Then it turns out, which I read somewhere, that Monster bought them. They also own, not C4, a couple others. It's like, geez. And the Coca-Cola is a distributor. So I inquired. So I could carry it, sell them here, sell them at the dojo, another thing. And of course, I drink one a day. So I get he sends me a price yesterday. It's like $2.68 wholesale. There's $1.35 Sam's. So it's double what I could buy it at Sam's at wholesale price. And there's like for delivery, I guess. I have to see if I can do a pickup. It's not super far, but it's a 15 case minimum. So obviously I'm not Sam's Club or Mark's where you're buying, you know, $500,000 of each item, whatever. So annoying. So it's like, well, screw it, I'm not even carry them then. I don't know. I'm not paying double. I said that's like retail. Why you get retail for like? They're the ones making the freaking money. They tell you what you can sell them for. And you're making like 50 cents on a can. That's insane. To me, that's insane. You need to make more money, and I just can't be. You double it. That's nuts. Really? Well, I know a nurse told me one time. I asked. She's a hot nurse. At my doctor's office one time. She drinks some kind of energy drink. She's a young girl. And I brought the can in. I asked. And she said there used to be something in Bang that was not good. And it wasn't on there. She says, well, they might have took it out. But they had so many different flavors. One was whole chocolate. That thing was awesome. That was my favorite one. The black cherry. There was a few that were so good. I don't know. I'm addicted. So do I. My stomach's bothering me, but I don't think it's this stuff. Mylin made homemade banana bread. Austin and Cindy was in this weekend. They went to a Halloween party. So she always wants to bake or make food, whatever. And something in the banana bread. It's got to be that, because my stomach hasn't bothered me. I got to watch. I can't have certain cereals, certain things. And I'm not gluten. I already was tested. I ended up in the emergency room a couple times because my stomach was so bad. I was so cramped up. One, I figured I was eating too many almonds. And I do eat almonds. Sam's has these coffee covered almonds. Oh my gosh. There's like espresso, there's obviously chocolate, dark chocolate, like 4 different flavors of like coffee covered almonds. I eat like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I have a bag at the other building. I'll eat like 3 or 4 just to, get me by. I don't always eat lunch. But here, look, this is, and I try to get things that have no sugar. Well, that's how I figured out because I did a crap load of tests. They did all kinds of tests on me. Second time I went to the emergency room, I was in such pain, and I wasn't gluten. The first time I didn't even have milk for a month, and I was, oh, it's horrible. I had cereal for dinner last night. I have to have milk every night and almost every morning. I had a protein drink. I mixed milk, a little bit quick. I mixed some instant coffee and then my protein powder, organic, high protein powder. That's what I had this morning in an English muffin, cranberry English muffin. That's what I had this morning, and but I figured I was at one point eating like a pound of almonds during the week. I go get like raw almonds, big 1-2 pound bag from Sam's. Instead of eating fast food, I try to avoid fast food, trying to get rid of this thing, and so I just something to munch on because I'm on the road, go, maintenance, go, and getting expensive to eat fast food anymore, and it's all crap, and but I figured it was the almonds that was messing me up. I said it was like passing a pine cone backwards. They're like, what? I was like, it's bad. I was hurting. But something, I'm going to talk to Marlene, everything that's in that banana bread. That's the only thing I've done any different. I haven't had a stomach problem in a while. And the only thing I've changed that I've eaten that's not what I've been eating, normal like cereal. Certain cereals I can't eat. Basic 4, something I used to eat all the time. I used to buy the big box at BJ's. And I'd mix sometimes fruit or throw things in there. A granola mix, just love crunch. And I quit eating that because there's something, maybe wheat, I don't know, something. But I worry about drinking these too, but where's my Dollar Tree glasses? This has sugar, and that's one thing I try to avoid. 30 grams, which is less than a pop. It's a little bit bigger can. 0% juice. I like caffeine. It's got vitamin B6, B12. See, and Bang used to have creatine in it, which was good. It also suppresses appetite. Sugar and glucose, taurine, citric acid, sodium, natural flavors. What's that? Ginseng, that's good. Sodium benzoate, preservative. That's the preserve, keep it alive, I guess. Sucralose, I don't know what that is. Niacinamide, vitamin B3 it says in parentheses. Maltodextrin, what the frick is that? I try to read labels. I probably shouldn't read it now. Decalcium, pantothenate, a vitamin B5, salt. Inositol, what the frick is that? Peroxide, hydrochloride, what the fudge? It's in parentheses vitamin B6. So peroxide, hydrochloride is vitamin B6. What the fudge? Red 40. Then anything that says cyno is scary. Cobalamin says vitamin B12. What the fudge? That's at the end. Always the first ingredient, just like fish food. The first ingredient is the most ingredient. This starts with green pea, which is good. Fish meal, herring, kelp, shrimp, spirulina, dried rice, vitamin A, B, C. So what? The first ingredient is the most ingredient. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't drink alcohol hardly, once in a while. And I don't smoke. I don't sleep. Whatever. Anyway, we get back to fish stuff. Hope everybody's alright. I lost some people. Yep. 7 boxes. which was almost $1,800, about $1,800 in freight shipping. That's insane. Well, one country is like $500 a box. The other ones are cheaper. So it comes down almost $260 a box, I think, roughly. And then when you lose fish, like everything is pretty good. I ordered usually 3-inch plus black ghosts, and there's not a big bag of them. I got 2-inch, 52-inch. We had a few dead, like a dozen. The worst, we had a handful here and there. A couple cardinals, which are up there. They look good. I'm treating them, complex. Make sure they don't get any infections. They're up the top tank, so it's warm. But the worst is the chili raspberries. How many was it supposed to be? They're pretty much all dead. Then I posted a picture on the Facebook page. It's like 400 of them, and about 350, 375 were dead. DOA. And getting those out, oh my gosh. Those little fish, same with like the galaxy raspberries, all those really little micro, nano type fish don't ship well. That's my take, and that's why I was telling the guys, I said that's why these things are expensive. Trying to make up the losses, because you don't get your money back. They're not a cheap fish. They're kind of a little pricey, but the freight is what kills you. So I can get credit just on the fish, nothing else. No packing, no shipping, no freight charges, which costs more than a lot of these little fish. I think they average $2.50, $3 almost per item in shipping. So, and then retail value. So I rather have something alive and well and sell it than lose it. And yes, you do get the right. People are like, well, you get the right off. You don't get the right off that whole amount. I don't know what it is. That's why I have a CPA. I'm not a CPA. I'm a numbers guy, but I'm not a numbers guy. Not technically numbers. So I get a percentage. It's better than nothing, but you get some write-off. But I'd rather make some money and sell some nice fish, healthy fish to somebody to stock their tank. So say it's 400 at $5-6. That's so much money. It's ridiculous. So, although, other than them, it's not too bad. As long as we lost a couple cardinals, there's a couple rough around the edges, but they're looking good. We're gonna go look around. The rose lines are always solid. We've got clown loaches. Good morning, Bob. We got some small. I haven't had small clown loaches in a long time. They're a little bit smaller than what they were listed as, but that's fine. Still costs the same. All right, let's go, kids. Let's go look.
Show and tell time, guys. We gonna go look at fish.
All right, there's the cardinals. Good size, very good color. We still have some rummy nose, which, thank God, the last 4 shipments before these were all bad and dead. Same with cardinals. They're another one that it gets tricky. Oh, the granulosis is out. I threw just a bunch of wafers in there, so they're looking for the food. Love my cat. So more rose lines, same size as these, like 2 inchers. Great fish, solid fish, and obviously they get big. So I would say a 55-gallon, you should have them in a group. 3 would be low, but I would go like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a group. They're just very active, good eaters, hardy, not aggressive. They will eat baby fish. I had them in my headboard tank. I had live plants. I had a breeding pair of Sahikas in there. and I watched them. I was feeding, and I drew the cichlids a pair away, and I seen the rose irons running over there and snatching up the little babies, little tiny babies. They ate them. They were small enough. These black ghosts are hiding. I've never seen black ghosts so small. We'll probably hold on these guys for another day or two. They are so damn cute. Almost if they stayed that size, it'd be kind of cool. They do get big. The biggest one I ever seen that I had was a trade-in years ago. Was 16 inches. Didn't sell it at the store when it was state, and I took it to when I had a second store in Mentor and sold it for $100. And I had a good sized one in the bi-level back in the day at state, and he was about 10, 12 inches. Here's these new, I said rare. They call them something goofy. I call them blue alien nyrite snails. It's hard to tell. I think I posted a picture. If I could focus. Look at the color. They're blue, and then they got some like stripes that would focus on there. They are really cool. I was more excited of everything coming to see these snails. They're obviously more expensive than all the common nyrites. This is a newer species, discovered, rare, whatever, from probably somewhere in Asia or I'm not sure, but man, they're discovering there's some empty shells, which that's not good. I think we counted them. We try to count everything, but that's another thing, a rant. Sorry, but I don't trust the shippers in these countries. I've caught them shorting me. Anybody that knows, I've talked about it before. One time, I no longer deal with the supplier. They didn't want to deal with me anymore because I basically was auditing them and catching them overcharging me, and I was getting shorted. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean the in-between guy, transshipper, custom agent, whatever, they just handle paperwork and sending it back out unless there's a problem. But I was one time, I counted blue shrimp, I shorted 100. Boy, does that add up. And so all these little microfish, I'm always figuring we're getting screwed. I figured Asia is screwing us out of multi-millions a year. And us like stores and suppliers of some of the stuff because, and I was counting some other stuff, even some of the micro stuff, because I was just like, that don't look like what it looks like. The numbers don't look like what it is in the bag. So I sat down, and it's time consuming, and it's, some of the stuff is delicate, and I started counting stuff. And then I was like, you know what? We started counting stuff for a while, and I was catching many mistakes, and then the invoice was different than what the list price was. 5 cents here, 10 cents here. Ooh, that guy's getting beat up. Gonna have to move him. So yeah, I figured they screwed the American companies, stores, whatever, a lot of money, probably a few $1 million a year, shorting them on stuff. I love the Tapajos. Some Central South Americans, the chocolates, which I was going to take some to that tank I set up with the Porsche sign above the tank, a flatback hex, but not today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Takes a little cloud because I just threw a bunch of food in them. That poor Mallory's got to come out, getting beat up. Lots of yellows. Mabunas. We're getting low on some Africans, and I'm working today on a cichlid order. We had a breeding group. We had 2 males and multiple females. We sold a trio. Then I was going to sell the male and these females, but I come in today and the male's gone. Not realizing it was gone yesterday, so they sold the male. So somebody wants to buy those females, breeding Z-Rock females. I'll sell you just the females, or I'm gonna have to ship in some males probably anyway. And I gotta sell. I can't get stuck with these females. And I don't breed them. I think I still have females in the hatchery over there with no males. I don't breed them really anymore. So I like the gold Chinese alligator. They do a good job cleaning. I have marble ones coming in, but look at that guy. Isn't he cute? Little sucker mouth. Uh-oh. Speaking of an alligator, he looked like he got whooped. So, yep, we got another import shipment coming on Monday, which is going to have the discus. I actually got it written down. It doesn't mean what I order doesn't mean it comes in. That's for sure. Unfortunately, we're fighting over the pellet. So we opened a bunch of tanks up, getting ready for new stuff. Oh, we got a bunch of zebra nerites. These great in a small tank or your baby tanks, a planted tank. They're coming in handy because I have that big Midas and like the gulper cat, the piranhas. I can't put fish in there. They'll eat them. But I can put the snails in there and they leave them alone. So I have something to help keep the algae down, clean them. Oh, these are new. Albino dwarf frogs. Brand new. Kind of cool. Kind of wild. I like the one with the spots on the back. So, something different. Go to community tank. They sometimes will take small pellets, really like the little pellets. But brine shrimp bloodworms is obviously ideal. Got like 450 of the zebra. And I have red pumpkin ones on order for next week. So we're gonna be snail crazy. Got some empty shells, unfortunately. I probably paid for those. They usually Asia doesn't throw in extras either. Oh, look at the baby royal. He's out because I threw that. You don't see him. Oh, there's another one. Right there, they're both together. I threw a wafer in there, so they're all trying to get that wafer. Oh my gosh. Feeding frenzy. A mono shrimp. Lots of mono shrimp. There's some of berries, which is the eggs underneath. There's one in there. I'm going to take some, put them in a little tank. I think you have to put salt. You got to be like brackish in order to hatch these, to breed them. If I remember right. Still have some of the black cocoa shrimp. That's what's left of the chili raspberries. Those are going to be sitting for a little while. What's left, unfortunately. But these are cool. Fire yellow shrimp. Look at all those shrimp. Isn't that cool? Uh-oh, I missed some stuff. Yeah, where am I going? Oh, that's good, Panther. Yeah, I don't want anybody walking out of here with any problems. I don't want to hear it, for one. So I rather sit on it and make sure it's okay. Finally got some Bloody Mary red shrimp. They're all attacking the wafer there. Aren't they pretty? And then we got some blue diamonds. They're pretty dark. Look at them all, man. I might have to give them another piece of wafer. I only gave them like a little chunk. Not enough. Shrimp are cool. They are a neat thing. They're all over in the grass. So what else? Oh, look at the clown peckos. They're skittish. They like to hide, but they really like the wafers, those extremes. So, oh, we got nice stir-by Cory cats. Good size, solid. Oh, the regular dwarf frogs. A couple hundred of those. Oh, a Pistogramma cacatoides double reds. Some are starting to color up. You don't buy them by sex. So I asked, because I'd rather have them like in pairs on stuff like this. They said it's usually a good mix. So we'll see. Actually, I have a couple imposters in there. They're not imposters, actually. A couple little killifish That one, I don't think they're the same. That's the male. That's probably maybe a male, not color up with the red tail. Starts with a G, Goonthery or something. They're cool. Cool. I don't usually get killifish. They only live about a year, maybe 2. Their lifespan's very short, but very colorful. You can save the eggs, I guess, and hatch them later. I'm not a expert on killifish. Look at all. We got so many zebra snails. We're gonna have some clean tanks. Oh, this is my favorite barb now. Rambo or Rambo. Snakeskin barbs. Awesome. Varied sizes. There's some small ones and some big ones. I ordered like 250. Got 135, I guess. Love that barb. We got some empty tanks with new stuff. Oh, we got Harlequin raspberries. Always a good community fish. The body will get about nickel size. It's a solid good fish. The sharks are going crazy. Daniels. We saw a lot of white clouds. Oh, we had a handful that didn't make it, but they haven't colored up. But those are huge green Kabuto rasboras. So once they color up, they're gonna be. That's like adults pretty much. Never gotten that big. Always half that size. Where's those little guys? But they're kind of blend with this gravel, but they get like a green neon. So cool. So Tanganikans. Oh, there's little clown loaches. Aren't like cute. We're almost out of gold sex phasias, Cyprichromis, daffodils, Fritoses, Julies, peacocks. I know I need to order some new Malawians. Get a little low. What else? Plants. Oh, look at all the angels. They're fighting over the wafer. And Geohecalize. I love the Geophagus group. These things are awesome. Damon, Geophagus. I don't think, they're not Geojapari, which I hardly see those anymore. Hardly see these, but these are similar. Cool Geos. Of course, Severums are always great. I mean, we still have quite a bit of plants, but we'll probably another week or 2 get a nice shipment in. I love these things, are blooming like crazy. I love these bulbs. Love them. I don't know. That's me. I like the little aquarium lilies. You know, I like my pond, koi pond, but I love these. I love it. We put snails in here. We got snails everywhere. Eat. Now you can't put them with botillas, or clown loaches, any loaches, because they love eating snails. So I'll have assassin snails coming maybe next week. We have a handful over there. I gotta do this filter. It was making so much noise. Look at the fish poop in that thing. Filters, I gotta re-glue that. I don't know. I might wait the next time. I'm just gonna rubber band it, but that's a filter from B3's tank. Is clogged up, so it starts making all that noise with the pump. So, and as usual, lots and lots of dry goods. Super deal on that tank kit. We got some used and new filters, canister filters, cheap, super cheap, cheaper than online. I got another one over there still in the box. Then we got some used pumps, heaters, lights. Lights are new, bulbs are new. The blue phantom's getting big in there. Good question, Panther. I don't think so. I don't. Oh, sure, tank is so dirty. Bigger the fish, bigger the poop. They don't seem aggressive. I actually put like 5 in my headboard tank. And I have some longfin Serpe tetras. That's a good gauge of aggression. And my Serpes are awesome. The fins are real flowy. And I actually have a black moor in there. And they're not nipping the fins. Not like a tiger barb. The tiger barbs, green barbs, albino tiger barbs, the tiger barb group tends to be nippy. Sometimes you have them in a group, they kind of chase each other around and leave other fish alone. Um, something with fins or something easy to pick on. But I don't think the snake skins are, my experience right now, they're not aggressive. So if he gets some, just get the little baby one. There's little ones in there. Get those 1 inchers, 3/4 to 1 inch. Put 3 in there. See how they do. And if they're no issues, add more. But get the little ones so they're in with the little fish. They grow up with them. Now, actually, we do have some. I had these guys put them in the plant tank over there. Let's go see. It's mostly Asian fish. Other barbs, and I also have big weather loaches in my headboard tank. They're sometimes a little spastic. Little neon rainbows. There they are. Cherry barb. Now that's a little one with fins. I need to get more cherry barbs. It's been a while. And they're fine. And black ruby barbs, cherry barbs. Look how red that is. You get a nice established tank. There's a couple Grammies in there. Red bushy nose, that's not an Asian. Oh, the Dario or the Striata Botia. There's some green moss barbs. Look at the red. Look at how good. This is like beautiful. Anybody can have this tank. And it's these are great setup. I can't believe I don't sell them, especially at my prices, more often. This is if you're looking for something for Christmas, want something for Christmas, or somebody to get somebody something for Christmas. This 32-gallon fluval flax is probably one of the best setups. Filters built in, the lighting. It's just a nice all around. You could have one big mean fish in there, kinda, or some dwarf cichlids, Africans like shell dwellers, whatever. Or you do a community tank. Makes it great for an office. Like you want to put something like that in your office, a waiting room. Would be great. So, somebody say something. What size tank do I suggest for what? Particularly the Rombo barbs, the snakeskin barbs. Well, they don't get big, like 2.5 inches, I think. So they're not a big fish. So I mean, if you had a 10-gallon and just put like 5 of them in there and a couple cory cats and an algae eater, that's good. A little more room is always better. Oh my gosh. Poor guy. Hold on. I gotta save this fish. Rescue mission. Look at that grab. I'm good. Man. They've been together and then they turn on each other. They get moved. So I gotta get this guy a new house because he's getting wrapped by one that's not so nice. Where am I going to put them? Oh, there's an empty 10 somewhere. Oh, you know what? No, that'd be trouble. Yeah, I think in here might be good. Hopefully that Bacharde don't mess with them. He needs to chew it up. Poor guy.
Just get along, fish. That thing'll be all right.
Yeah, a 10-gallon bare minimum. Bigger is always better, easier to take care of. Like I said, that 32 flex, that's a great tank. What is it, about 36 inches by like 15 by 14 or something? Yeah, 30-gallon, 55. I mean, bigger, you could have more fish. Have a big school of them. Put like 20 of them in a tank. Would be sweet. So, yep. What time is it? Holy crap. A few people on. Yeah, I gotta work on cichlid order. Man, my bills and just things add up. I had some more rants I forgot about. One thing I did not get on this order yesterday that I was looking forward to, called the butterfly ciclet. It's a dwarf African ciclet, West African. Thompsonite. What is it called? Tomwasai? I don't know what the Latin name is. That's the only ones that did not show up. Our numbers were different. I got more of some things, less of others. Like the fire eels. Oh, I had like 5, 6 like small fire eels. Supposed to get like a dozen maybe. Well, I ended up getting 5, like 9-inch, like bigger ones. There. Good color. So, yeah, we got a couple small ones left. So, yeah, that's the only one was those African butterfly cichlids. We haven't had those in a while, and they're a cute little, nice little cichlid. Next week, expected, what I ordered, more marble, like Chinese algae eaters, or sorted. I'll take whatever they send me, I guess. Peacock eels, haven't had those in a while, 3-inch. They get, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 inches full grown. So they don't need a big tank. They'll hide in your gravel. They would probably eat small fish eventually. So I'd say good with angels, fast moving like barbs or danios and grommies, loaches and stuff like that. Bottia, yo-yo botillas, which got a couple left. The chain side monk, dwarf chain loach. I'm debating on bringing those in. If I get it, it'll be 50. They're great little fish, great for a small tank. They're a little pricey, but not much more than the others. Then the discus, sassy snails, the red pumpkin nyrite snails, flying fox, which is a type of algae that help eat blackbird algae, 2.5-inch bala sharks, which I like those. And there's some fillers, green terrors, 2-inch. And they were nice last time. So I guess I could take those unless I change it out. 4-inch albino morii, which I would be looking forward to those. I'm going to keep probably like 5. I like to have a male and 4 females, or 2 males, 3 females. And I got spreggers at the hatchery. I kind of like them. That's it for that order Monday. 2 boxes worth, I think. Yeah, you got room. Like I said, I get like 3 of the small ones. I mean, that'd be good. And if you really like them, they're doing well, which I think they will. Add another 2, 3 in there, so you have a little group in there, and you'll get a little. You know, I mean, I don't think they're top. There's probably bottom to mid-level swimmers. Your other tetras, but I think it'd be a good balance in your tank and a nice color addition. But they're great. That's my favorite barb now. I mean, I always like tiger barbs. I like the new black barbs, whatever they're. That's probably like a color morph. I really like them. I like the barb group. Barbs don't get as much appreciation, I think, as like neon tetras. You know, some of the other stuff, community stuff, gets looked at more, buy more. Yeah, I think they're. Well, these guys just came in, so they're all like at the bottom, like, what the hell's going on? But I think they're more of a low to mid-level. They're not a top swimmer. I'm gonna say mine in my headboard tank that's been in there for a week, 2 weeks now. They'll come up to eat. They're learning that mine stayed at the opposite end of my headboard tank. Didn't eat for like 2, 3 days, 4 days maybe. They were like scared and they were staying together. Opposite end of the tank, and it's full of big Anubias plants, and the big black moor, the tetras, and the big fat weather loaches know where I feed. I have an opening. I reach out and I put the food in that corner. But they're out now. They come down. They know the drill. They know how it's how it's done. um, but yeah, they stay more on the lower side, low medium. They're not a top swimmer. If you want something top swimming, you still have some of those silver hatchets, something that stays at the top. So yeah, some cool stuff. I mean, I'm digging these shrimp, but I'm definitely love those blue alien nyrite snails. I'm all over those. I'm taking some of those. I'm taking some today. I'm self shopping in my own store. Yeehaw! Yeah, I think we lost one or two, which is good. I mean, these fish are, in a bag, styrofoam box for 2 days at least, maybe three sometimes. We lost two. 135 that came in. That's good. And they look good. There's no dead today. I'm going to go back and recheck every one of them and make sure it's all right. The worst stuff, black ghosts didn't fare so well. These baby ones. And of course, those freaking, what are those freaking raspberries? They're stupid. What are these things called? I keep forgetting. These little micro fish. Chili raspberries. Yeah, those didn't do well. The handful that we have or so, if, I don't know, maybe by the end of the week, what's left, if it's salvageable, but probably hold on to them. They're just, they're rough. And the problem is, when this stuff starts dying in a bag, especially if it's 400 in a bag or 200 per bag, whatever, when you have a lot of fish or big fish, and it dies in that bag, say it dies within the first 24 hours, then it's another 24 hours, 36 hours in the bag, the ammonia, boom, blow up. It's toxic. Then it just, crash. That's when it all just goes downhill. It's just, they don't know where to go. There's no filtration. They treat the water usually and all that stuff. But, yeah, that's the sad part. Good question, Vaughn. Sometimes I like Daphnia to have that's good for clean out. It's a good natural food. I usually try to have some here, but I'm gonna check. I gotta get going here, but let me have a gander. Oh, my back! I split. Well, my friend did most of the splitting of the wood, and I did the stacking. And my back, arm hurts. I was old. Lots of blood wounds, lots of brain trip. Now I'm gonna have to wash my hands. I touch the package and I'll freak out. Baby brine, that's a good one. There's Daphnia. Cubes. There's one. Do we have more? Krill. And I have a problem though with frozen. Is the distributor, my main source, jacked up the minimum. You're welcome. Oh, there's some more. They jacked up the minimum for dry goods. They jacked up the frozen minimum on top of the. Yep, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 packs. It looks like. So it's not a big seller. The bloodworms is our #1 seller, especially because of puffers and eels and stuff like that. The knifes, fish, a lot of those things got to have their frozen. Discus. So bloodworms is #1, and then brine shrimp, and then anything else. I got mysis, which is big shrimp. I don't know if they're as big as krill. So feeding saltwater, big fish, or big puffers, peacock bass, whatever. Um, so we try to have a little bit different things in here, but it's kind of challenging because I don't have room to. This freezer's packed. Um, Sometimes if I have overstock, I take it to the other building, and I don't really want to do that no more. Unless I have to. Well, like unless I need stuff, but I gotta go wash my hand. I touch that stuff. I'm highly allergic to shellfish, but definitely brine shrimp and bloodworms. It messes me up. So I wash my hands. Then I'm gonna pour hydrogen peroxide afterwards. That's just something I do to try to not go into epileptical shock or something. I do have an EpiPen. Just touching it will make my hands itchy, numb, swell. So just on the caution side. Isn't that crazy? I touched the package and it can mess me up. So yeah, not fun. Okay, all right. I think we're done. We're good. I gotta go double, triple check everything, and I gotta do the filter for B3 and Lagoon tank. It's a mess, making a lot of noise. So I need to change the biochemsorb. Tank's yellow, big fish, big poop, bigger mess, bigger wire changes. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, hours. Well, one, I won't be on Saturday. I'll be at Dylan's college Saturday. Dad's weekend. Yay. I'm looking for it and forward to it. Some fun with the son. He's coming in Thursday night. He's got an interview at an engineering firm, his first pick. So for an internship, electrical engineering next summer. So, and then we drive back to school on Friday afternoon, and then I'm hopefully look at some land when I'm down there. I need to escape. Sorry, I get anti-human as I get older. So I won't be on Saturday. I'll try to update anything Friday before I go. No problem. Thank you. Take care. Have a good week. Weather's pretty good. It was rainy this morning, cold at night, but it's going to be 70s, I think, upper 60s, 70s. Next few days, it's nice. Good weather. I'll take it. I don't like it real cold. I still wear shorts, What else? Oh, hours. So, Thursdays, what is it? Halloween. Duh. Halloween, Thursday. Yeah, I don't be here like 1 to 4 doing like maintenance. So if you need something, just holler, give me a shout or call. Quick pickup. But starting next month, we'll be open Thursdays 1 to 6. So tomorrow we'll open 11 to 5. Thursday, kind of by appointment. Friday 1 to 6. Saturday 11 to 5. And the only change is going to be Thursdays will be open 1 to 6. Next month till probably March through the busy time months, winter months. So, yeah. Yesterday we had to close at 4, so anybody that came doesn't follow me on social media or YouTube should. I had to go teach, and I had somewhere to be, had no choice. So, yeah. So we opened up actually 11 o'clock yesterday. So I opened up earlier and closed earlier. So thanks, Dale. Yeah, I'm looking for a little break this weekend. I need a escape, hang out with the kid, and I'm not a kid no more, young adult. Last year we went to a Pink Floyd tribute band. It was freaking awesome. I went to the one in the stadium and Coliseum back in the day. Dylan loved it. It was so good. It was so much fun. I don't know what's planned Friday night and Saturday. We'll see. So I want to open a hotel in Athens. There's nowhere to stay. I got to stay a half hour away in Hocking Hills Hotel somewhere. It's crazy. Colleges. A lot of colleges are struggling. OSU and OU definitely not struggling. They're doing well. very well. Lot to offer. We love it down there. I love it down kind of in the country. So, good programs. So far, so good. But all right, y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, make a comment. Anything can help me out. I appreciate it. I don't know what the future holds. That brings up another thing is like when I sell the store, what am I going to do with the YouTube channel? I'll have to change it somehow. That's another, so much. My brain is fried. So much stuff. Too much. Too much. Mentally drained. So, alright. Y'all take care. I appreciate you. Thanks again. I'll be back next Tuesday. I'm out. Bye-bye.